I've done this intro at least 45 times now for a variety of reasons. Right now, in Animal Crossing New Horizons on Isle Delfino, it is 3:01 p.m. Oh my lord, I hope all of this stuff is being captured, because I'm just going to leave it. This is the intro now, because I have a lot to bitch about now. So get fucking ready. I have had to redo this video 45 times for a variety of reasons, whether it's just me flubbing my words, or random pop-ups, or the fucking volume on my computer getting all messed up. But this is the last straw. So I'm finally in the groove, ready to get down and record this fucking video. And all of a sudden Windows is like, hey, look at the news. It's all gonna pop up on this side of your screen. Oh, hey, wait, you want the start menu to pop up on the fucking bottom of your screen in the middle of recording? Yeah, definitely. So Linux, please save us. Please save us, because I'm so fucking tired of Windows 11. I'm so sick of it. I did not want to upgrade from fucking Windows 8. Windows 8 was fine. A lot of people hated it. I had no fucking problem with it. I owned a Windows phone. There was a worse version of Windows 8 than the fucking home PC release. Nobody knew the troubles that I fucking knew. And I still enjoyed my Windows phone. If it would have had proper support, it would have been a great thing. And I wish they would have kept it going. But at this point, they probably would have fucked it up. But anyways, welcome to Animal Crossing. I'm through with bitching. That was probably the most solid sentences I've spoke all day, because I've been home alone all day. Haven't opened my mouth at all to even speak a word. Why is my little wheel not popping up? Is that something I need to fucking craft? I don't know. I can't remember anything about this game. The 3.0 update came out. I gotta talk about all this stuff that I talked about already before the video got ruined. The 3.0 update came out. I do not have access to it yet through the means that I'm doing. We have to craft a new fishing rod. Do I have the... Okay, I have 15 sticks, so we're good. We're gonna go in here. I talked to Tom. We have to continue to give him creatures. I'm like 95% sure we have to give him one of everything for Bubble Buddy. To make his friend show up, who's the curator. So we're gonna craft this, and probably an axe as well, because we have to not chop down trees fully, but we have to collect wood to continue crafting certain stuff. But I talked about the 3.0 update. I've been doing the hotel missions, if you want to call them missions, I guess. And they're fine. I never really got too into the Happy Home Designer DLC or the standalone game on the 3DS. So doing this stuff is pretty new to me. I've never been the biggest on the decoration aspect of Animal Crossing. It's mostly been like a collectathon for me. I try to just complete the museum, and that's probably the library science degree in me. The need to complete the archiving, or whatever you want to call it, system in the game, and try to catch all the insects, the fish, get all the fossils, all that great stuff. So, I mean, you've seen my houses in these games. They're usually a fucking crapshoot. But I have been enjoying them. I'm just trying to get to unlock the NES and SNES items. And I found along the way that... Let's chop some trees, actually, while I'm talking. I found along the way that... Well, that's a great fucking introduction to that. Also, the frame rate is tanking. Oh, God. No! Why did I kick a rock? Or fucking... Why did I kick snow? Fuck. Damn it. Well, that's what happens when you get stung by wasps. But we can actually... I'm hoping that... Why did the frame rate tank so... Or frame rate tank so bad? Please, tell me how to do this. Whoa, where have you been? Did you go on vacation or something? You should have said something. I was getting worried about you. Why aren't you noticing my horrible ugliness? Whoa, 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 what's up with your face? Did you get stung by a wasp? Does it hurt? You okay? Yeah, they can be mean sometimes, or, all the times. Gotta be careful around them, you know? Well, it's kind of too late to be careful now, but you know what I mean. Yo, yo, yo. I bet that does hurt, though. If I had medicine with me, I'd give it to you. But I tell you what, I'll show you how to make medicine. My mom taught me when I was little. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Just get all the stuff for the recipe together, and you can whip up some medicine in no time. Good luck. Thank you, Renee, I think is your name. So we definitely need the wasp nest. Okay, let's see what we need. I think it's just that, honestly. Oh, clump of weeds. Okay, so we just pick up a couple of these, and then we'll be back to normal, and hopefully the next tree we chop isn't that. Like, what are the odds that it would be the first tree that I go after? Hello, Tom. Please don't smile at me. I'm not in the mood. This is an angry episode. Where was I even before that? Oh, the 3.0 update. I don't know. It's fine. I'm happy with the stuff that they've added in like the freeness portion of it, but I did buy the Switch 2 version update, I guess technically. Why am I dropping things? I did buy the Switch 2 version. I haven't noticed too big of a difference in performance. I think it looks just a tiny bit nicer. I don't have a 4K TV. It's just not been a high priority for me, I guess. I guess I could plug it into my monitor, which it's not even 4K. It's like 1440p, I think is what it outputs at, so it's slightly below 4K. If I wanted to see just it in a tiny bit better quality, but I guess on the handheld I do notice it's a little bit better. But I mean, if it was any more than $5, I definitely wouldn't have bought the Switch 2 update. But at that point I was like, might as well. Why not? I'll see what all the hubbub's about. But I don't know. I just hope they give us a new game soon. I feel not that I'm like at this point like, oh, I think New Horizons ran its course. It's a fine game when you're starting off with a new island, like we are in this wonderful video series that you're watching. But when you have an island that's 6 years old now, like I do on my personal Switch, it gets to be old. I'm almost, like I said, I have an obsession with completing the Critterpedia, and pretty much it's completely full. I have 3 missing sea creatures, which will not spawn for the life of me, and the one is done at the end of this month. And if that goes away, then I'll have to wait until next November, I think is when it starts spawning again. Because I feel like I haven't talked about this yet. If you don't know, animals, or not animals, but creatures, or critters, whatever you want to call them, certain ones only spawn in certain months. So certain fish will only be around in the winter, certain bugs will only be around in the summer, that kind of deal. So yeah, so it's not fun when you miss it. I picked up a message in a bottle and got a recipe from it in one of the previous takes. The Rose Crown, yes. So shout out to whoever sent that message in a bottle out, whatever random villager. Because I didn't know that the villagers in the game were the ones that did that. Or maybe they're not even. Maybe Mitzi was just one of the few that actually do that. I mean, or whatever I'm trying to say here. I don't even know. I'm all flustered. Windows and its pop-ups and a variety of reasons. Did I talk about Kirby Air Riders, or was that the previous video before I was interrupted by all the pop-ups? Anyways, I bought Kirby Air Riders, and it's a fantastic game so far. I haven't got to spend too much time with it because I don't even know. I've just been playing a ton of games. I'm totally in love with video games again. I was scared after I beat Ghost of Yote that, you know, like when you beat a game that you've like just been totally absorbed in, and then you beat it, and you're like, oh god, what am I gonna do with my life now? And you just kind of sit there for days, and you're like, nothing is fun anymore. Nothing will ever be what I just experienced. So that happened for a little while, and now I've just been running through stuff. I've been playing old Madden games on my PC through, I always forget, it's RPCS3, I believe. I always flip the, I'm always like RCPS3 or some shit. We don't have the necessary tool to shoot that down, but usually there's really good stuff in the floating presence, but we don't have whatever's necessary, which we will cover when we find it eventually. And we're going to build a snowboy and see if I can do it right, because I never can. He only ever gives you an item the first time, no matter how terrible you build him. They're very picky about how you build them. But I don't know, I've been getting a couple more Switch games. Like I bought Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which I played a little bit. I got it out from my work. I work at a public library and we rent out games. If you didn't know that, most libraries do rent out games. I can't speak for all of them, budget-wise, but at least mine does. So I usually try to take advantage of that. And I also bought Metroid Prime 4. I'm hoping it's fun. I don't know. I'm going to out myself here. I didn't really care for the Prime series. I know. I've tried to play the first one so many times, whether it's through emulation or like a lot of emulation attempts. I've tried to play it through Dolphin. I've tried to play it through I tried to play the trilogy through Prime Hack, where it's like it kind of modernizes the controls. You gotta be careful where you're steering this thing. He's gonna be really mad at this. No, stop. Let's try to make this bigger. He's gonna fucking scream at me. Alright, don't get much bigger, please. I'm begging you. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, so close. My head should be a little better matched to my body. But I shouldn't be so picky. I mean, you did bring me to life. That was super cool of you. I'll just work on polishing up my looks whenever I get a chance. I tried. Look, man, your fucking head is ginormous. I did try, though. Cut me some damn slack. But I'm just hoping that Prime 4 is good. I don't know. The Marvel writing in the game stresses me out. I don't know. I don't like that humor style. Everybody's got to be quirky. Everybody's going to say one-liners. It's really, really annoying. And I'm hoping that's not too intrusive, because the gameplay already enough doesn't really hook me, but I'm like, I don't know. I want to like it so bad. I love 2D Metroid. Behind, like, Animal Crossing and Pokemon and Zelda, like, I don't know, it's all the fucking series. I'm like, behind all of these fucking series, like, Metroid is one of, like, Super Metroid is top 5 for me. Favorite game. It's probably, like, the original Animal Crossing, fucking Super Metroid is in there, Fable 2, Halo 2, and, I don't know, throw a random last one in there. Let's go Heart Gold. I don't know. You gotta throw a Pokemon game in there somewhere. But I don't know. It's a series I've been trying so hard, or a sub-series, I guess, of Metroid, that I've been trying so hard to force myself to enjoy, but it just doesn't grip me. I gotta get a drink of water because my throat is getting super dried out from complaining. I do complain a lot. I don't know, what else is there to talk about? I wrote a little list here, just so I didn't get too sidetracked. Oh, I bought Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch. I did not get both because, I mean, I already own 3D All-Stars, and I guess it's not too different. They don't really add anything essential in the regular... Oh, man, I should have built a rod. Let's go back. Let's go craft stuff, because I can show off if there's anything else that we can craft. Hopefully we get the shovel recipe soon. Oh no, I spoiled a tool that's been in the entire series. But I did also, I uploaded a short from my Mario Galaxy 2 run. I haven't gotten too far. I think I've just played like the first couple of levels. But it was this weird little thing that happened to me where I go to long jump in, I forget the name of the galaxy, but I long jump into a spring, which then launches me forward, like over like a little lip, and I go right into Kamek. And like through the cutscene and everything. As soon as the cutscene ends, I'm like already hitting Kamek and taking damage, and I thought it was just funny. A dumb little thing. So I uploaded that, and then in October, I beat Luigi's Mansion in like 2 days or whatever. I started playing it when it came out on the 30th. And so I had this weird glitch happen with a Boo in, what's that guy's name? The big guy that eats the food. I can't remember his name now. The ghost. Anyways, the Boo was like bouncing between the way out and the room itself, like just hanging inside the door. So I clipped that because it definitely needed it. All right, and this is our first insect, I think. I caught a common butterfly. But I was excited to buy Mario Galaxy 2 because I've never beaten it. Mario Galaxy is probably my favorite 3D Mario. Maybe Mario Odyssey just inches it out. But honestly, probably it's Mario Galaxy. Because before that, I never even played Mario 64. I'm gonna out myself here. First console I ever had was a Nintendo 64. Never owned Mario 64, so I don't have a personal attachment to that game at all. My Mario 64 is Banjo-Kazooie. That was the first game I ever played. And then I guess I owned a lot of weird 3D platformers, like, or not weird, but definitely like people are like, oh, I played the greats, I played Mario 64, I played Ocarina of Time, and that's not a platformer, but still, I didn't own any of the big hitters as a kid. I mean, the closest I think I got was Banjo. Because I own Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Because I think by the time that I could be like, oh, I want this game, like the GameCube was out already, so then I bought a lot, or got, because I was a kid, I got a lot of those games. So I owned the big hitters on GameCube. 64 was kind of whatever, because I got it as a hand-me-down from my cousins. So it was kind of whatever they owned, and then just random shit that maybe I got at like garage sales, or like we had a Hollywood Video, and sometimes they would sell games. I remember probably they weren't selling them. Probably we just rented them and never brought them back, because I do have, I forget what game it is, but it's got a big old Hollywood Video sticker on it. Shout out to fucking video rental stores. Wish they were still here, and they kind of are. I mean, the library is essentially that, and you don't have to pay a fucking exorbitant fee, because I don't remember them being cheap. I remember going to Blockbuster a lot with my grandpa, and they did the movie pass and the game pass, where you could rent as many as you wanted for X amount of dollars a month, and he would do that because we would get movies out and watch them, and I had a GameCube over there too, because they were just giving them away at that point, so I would rent GameCube games out and play them over there, because I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house, especially in the summer. But where am I going with this? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm gonna go on to the next topic, because I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, I didn't own a lot of the big hitters. I owned like weird 3D platformers. Like I owned Rocket Robot on Wheels. Never heard anyone really talk about that. It's one of my favorite games, personally. If you haven't played it, it's one of Sucker Punch's first games. It might actually be their first game. If you don't know the name Sucker Punch offhand, they are the guys that did Sly Cooper, and they did infamous the Ghost series, because I wanted to call it just Ghost of Tsushima, but it is now a series now. I hope they bring back Rocket Robot on Wheels in some form. Just give me a remaster, maybe. That would be fantastic. But I owned Rayman 2, which I think is highly regarded as like the best Rayman game before Legends came out. And I own Tonic Trouble, which is a fantastic game. It's on the Switch Online, if you pay for that. So you can, actually both those games are. So give those both a shot, because they're phenomenal games. Oh, that's right. Your pockets are very small in the early game. Throwback a Seabass. Alrighty, sorry for that cut. I had a phone call, so I had to handle that. And I don't remember where I left off, so I'm just going to talk about one last thing. I'm going to end things off, because I feel like this whole Bitches and Gripes episode has gone on far enough. Have to adjust the volume yet again, because it keeps adjusting itself. I don't even know if this does anything, but want to make sure that it's okay. Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco is an album that I talked about long ago on the channel, I feel like, during the original Animal Crossing run on the GameCube, right when it came out. And that album, I think 2 days ago now, turned 10. So, I'm fucking ancient. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of albums turning 10 this year. from 2016. Weezer's White Album comes to mind. Anderson .Paak's Malibu comes to mind. What other albums came out in 2016? Now I'm blanking on a lot of them. I think, didn't The Life of Pablo, was that 15 or 16? I feel like that's 16. Fuck it, let's bring up a whole list. Might as well. This whole episode's been a shit show anyways. I mean, it's probably not going to be a list of things that I really give a shit about. It's probably going to be like really popular stuff. Yeah, I mean, this isn't anything, like, it's fine albums. It's the usual suspects. There's nothing on here that I'm like, oh wait, Kid Cudi's Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. Man, I was on that tour. I went to the show at the fucking Wolstein Center. Is there anything else that really jumps out? Green Day's Revolution Radio. I've probably talked about that on the channel. I don't know. I saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers' The Getaway, Knocked Loose's Laugh Tracks. I thought that was 2017. I'm pretty sure that might have been 2017. I don't know. We're gonna leave that today because I don't know. It just made me feel ancient and made me be like, wow, have I really been recording videos for this long? But anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. I'm gonna go do a bunch of stuff off screen. I should have probably just hung on to that. What is wrong with me? I have to return some videotapes. I put that in the video. This has been a nightmare of an episode to record, and hopefully I'm gonna record some Pokemon after this. Hopefully it's not an omen of things to come. So I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time. Sorry, back here because I was doing stuff off screen, and all of a sudden his friend called. Blathers, is that you? Oh, what splendid timing. Yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Delfino. Yes, the local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I've received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me, I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. But I could use your help, Gabe. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes. Alright, so we're going to go do that, and then I will truly end things off for today. Just did not want to miss this. I try to do it relatively close to... I'm honestly probably going to put it right here. I try to localize everything, at least like all the important things like that. Yes, this is the spot. I have full faith that it will be fine here. We're knocking down a shitload of trees to do it, but Blathers can set up his place now. Ah, fuck. I didn't realize this was here. We're gonna have to build a real axe, chop that down, and do all that fun stuff, but that time will come later. Anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, truly ending things off for now, and I will see you guys next time.